Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another round of listening to my stories in life. So, continuing on, this from January 5th of 2024. So, yay, we're in this year. And this was at 10:56 p.m. Cheers to another year. Currently, my stomach is aching, my eyes are tired, and my brain is bored. It is in these moments of life that I know I should just go to bed for the night. However, I stay up for the sake of being awake with everyone else. I feel like I'll miss something, despite the chances being close to none. It is in these moments in life where I feel like my existence of being awake is pointless, as if life would run the exact same way, even if I wasn't present where I am now. It is like looking through life like a ghost, watching other people's lives go on without witnessing pain or suffering, that being due to my parents being well off. On a less boring note, I've started to learn how to sew from the same grandmother that gave me this book. It is a very meticulous trade, and I can't wait to start making some unique sweatshirts and sweater designs. That is, if I can find the time, though. Next week, I'll be in Florida to visit my other set of grandparents out of the four, and then school will start creeping its way back into the life again. When summer comes around, I'll be in France, Rouen specifically, partaking in aerospace materials research. One would say this opportunity come by sheer luck, and I'd agree. My elastics professor caught me in the hall and just asked me, and I couldn't say no, especially because the Olympics will be held there this year too. I hope that I'll have time to catch something, anything from the Olympics, to see the world come together, to witness the human race, to see the world come together, to witness what the human race is capable of is amazing and gets me hyped. Personally, I like rooting for USA, obviously, but also Japan. I love anime and manga, as well as beauty and nature, and I even listen to a lot of J-rock. Much love to all my Japanese listeners. In regards to the sewing thing, I haven't sewed since at all. I made a pair of linen pants with my grandmother. I do have ideas, but obviously I don't have the time. But I should draw them out a little bit in more detail, I think, just in case I do have the time. And in terms of doing the research, it didn't turn out to be that exactly because the entire thing turned out to be a shit show, which I will probably get to later when it comes closer to the time, because at this point I didn't know all the paperwork I had to fill out, and they gave me all this paperwork at the last second possible, basically. Anyway, tomorrow I will be obtaining my third tattoo. This tattoo will represent my younger twin brothers. I plan on getting it on my upper forearm, but my dad doesn't seem so fond of the placement. Boo-hoo. I understand that I may jeopardize my clean, professional look. However, if someone's going to judge me based on what I look like, then I only see it as discrimination. Plus, tattoos seem to be more common in the workplace to me. Finally, I have no shame in carrying the representation of my brothers. In a similar vein, when I think about a tattoo, and the more I think about it, the more natural I feel about it already being in a specific place on my body. For example, my fourth tattoo will be for my sister and will be on my outer right wrist. I feel that it is, by all facts of the universe, supposed to be there. Weird, right? For those of you wondering, I don't have it yet. So, I'm still thinking about when I want to get that. On another topic, the P word, if you've seen my last video, evil, if you will, absence, makes me realize how much lewd stuff there is on my phone and in the media I consume. Like, I'm trying to avoid my Instagram search engine because there's some sus and tempting things on there. With anime, it's kind of expected that some of the fan service will occur, but I usually get annoyed by that stuff because I watch anime for the plot. Anyhow, my boredom has started to fade away, slow as it is. I've been keeping up with some of my goals this winter break, such as reading some books and or manga, working out more, and finally writing my fictional book. Some sketches of the characters are in a previous kind of sketchbook, although my designs for Anger have been overhauled. I've been talking to Key a bit, bless her soul. She's gone through more pain and suffering than the devils in hell could imagine. Allie has a new boyfriend, and we talk like distant friends. Good for her. 11:38 p.m. So, this is me kind of, just on this last part, this is me kind of distancing myself from those two. Although Key, I feel like, was a very important part of my life, me kind of having this crush on her despite not knowing what she looks like at all, over the span of like 3 years is kind of ludicrous if I look back on it. Like, I shouldn't have a crush on someone if they don't really respond back to me that much, or if they're not even going to show me what they look like, right? So, yeah, again, like I said, I don't really talk to these people that much. I don't know. There's not much I can elaborate on. I feel like my entry today was kind of elaborations or clarifications on prior things or like updates. But on the next page, I do have some drawings I would like to share. So this first one is called Stretching My Limits. This was made on January 6th, 2024 at 1:19 a.m. is when I finished it. Ooh. So it's just me lying on the floor, stretching my arms out. This is a bedroom, if you will, but it looks kind of dilapidated and overrun with mildew due to the ink scratches. There's a giant window, though, to the outside world, which is like all cityscape stuff. So, I thought it was a pretty good drawing. The next one I have is called Loneliness Wandering. This was January 8th of 2024 at 9:27 p.m. And this is just a character from that one fictional book I was writing on. And I have a couple of chapters. I think it's like 27 to 30 pages, if you will. But I haven't been able to get back to it ever since because I've just been busy and have been putting my time into other things. One of them being video games. Like, no duh. That consumes a lot of my time. But hopefully this winter, maybe I can work on it this winter break again. I feel like I'd have the time. And maybe even I can start working on it now because I still have a lot of days before school starts. A lot of free time. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.